Hey friends, it's Bridget with Sleepopolis, and today I want to compare the 3 all-foam beds from Nectar. The Nectar Premier, and the Nectar Premier Copper. I'm going to look at how they differ in firmness, construction, laying on them, and more, all to see which mattress is the winner for you. But before we begin, be sure to check out Sleepopolis.com. We have a ton of exclusive coupons on there for you. All right, let's get started. So let's first talk about what these beds have in common, aside from all being from Nectar. They all ship for free, compressed in a box, and come with impressive 365-night trials and lifetime warranties. They're all made of 5 layers of foam that have cooling and pressure relieving abilities. And I think back sleepers would do well on all of them, and some side sleepers could too. Now to the differences, starting with how they're built. The Nectar Premier Copper is 14 inches in height, the Nectar Premier is 13 inches, and the Nectar is 12. The Nectar Premier Copper has the most cooling and pressure relieving materials inside and is the most supportive. Then the Nectar Premier is behind it with having more cooling and pressure relieving abilities than the flagship Nectar. But I'll break down these materials more in our next section. I also think the Nectar Premier Copper has the slowest moving and firmest foams of the 3. And these 3 beds are priced quite differently. The Nectar is the most affordable and what I consider a true budget-friendly option. Then you have the Nectar Premier in the middle, and the Nectar Premier Copper is the most expensive of the 3. But Nectar often runs some really great sales, and we also always have coupons for you. Just click the link in the description below. Now let's dig into the construction of these beds. Although they all have 5 layers, there are some key differences. Let's go over them. Starting with the covers of these beds, all 3 have quilted cooling covers, which are poly blends and heat wicking. But the Premier Copper's cover also has added copper fibers in the cover, which helps keep heat from trapping and sets it apart from the other 2 Nectars. Then they have a layer of gel-infused memory foam, which is a great perk for hot sleepers. The Nectar and Nectar Premier's layers are 3 inches, and the Nectar Premier Copper's is 4 inches. But the Nectar Premier and the Nectar Premier Copper take it a step further in this gel memory foam layer and have phase change material in there too, which is really helpful for helping keep sleepers cool. Up next, the Nectar has a 2-inch dynamic foam support layer, while the Nectar Premier and Nectar Premier Copper have a 3-inch dynamic foam support layer. This extra inch helps keep motion from transferring on the bed and also brings more pressure relief for sleepers. Then they all have a 7-inch layer of foam to stabilize the mattress and give it support. Here at Sleepopolis, we like to rate firmness on a scale from 1 to 10. So 1 is super soft, like you're sleeping in a big pile of flowers in front of your house. And 10 is super hard, like you're sleeping on the roof. We like to use 6.5 as the standard for medium firm. And looking at these 3 beds, I put the Nectar and the Nectar Premier at a 6 out of 10, and I put the Nectar Premier Copper at a 7 out of 10. So the Nectar Premier Copper is the firmest of the 3. Your sleeping position matters a lot when you're picking out a new mattress. So back sleepers tend to need a mattress that's comfortable and supportive. Side sleepers will want a softer mattress, that way they can get some nice contouring around their shoulder and hip. And stomach sleepers typically want a firmer mattress, that way their hips can be propped up and they can maintain spinal alignment. And I want to point out, if you're lighter in weight, a mattress will tend to feel firmer to you than someone who's heavier than you. For the Nectar, I think back sleepers are going to be really comfortable on this bed. Its medium soft foams also could work for some side sleepers and give them nice sinkage around their pressure points. Some lightweight stomach sleepers weighing under 130 pounds would like this bed since it should feel firmer to them. But I don't think it'll be firm enough for stomach sleepers weighing more than that. I don't think this bed will be the best and most supportive fit for heavier sleepers weighing over 250 pounds. The Nectar Premier is also a good fit for back sleepers since they should get some nice sinkage and support around the lower back. I think a lot of side sleepers will also be comfortable on the Nectar Premier since it has a similar feel to me as the Nectar. Lightweight stomach sleepers could also get the needed lift for spinal alignment on this bed, but I think other stomach sleepers will want a firmer option for healthy sleep posture. I think similarly to the Nectar, heavy sleepers will want a more supportive bed. The Nectar Premier Copper offers a little bit of firmer support and has the slowest moving foam of the 3 beds, which can be perfect for back sleepers. I think they'd be really happy on it. Side sleepers who enjoy a firm feel should be happy on this bed since they'll slowly sink into the foam, but I think a lot of side sleepers will want a softer option. A lot of stomach sleepers should be happy on this bed, and I think heavier back and side sleepers weighing over 250 pounds will like the Nectar Premier Copper. Now to one of our favorite tests, the pressure map test. The pressure map uses heat mapping technology to show where pressure is building across your body when you lay on a mattress. So here's what you need to know when you look at these results. Blues and greens are good and show low pressure. Oranges and reds are bad and show high pressure. And looking at the Nectar for pressure relief, it's showing all blues and greens on my back, which is really good to see. And for side sleeping, you can see some yellow forming around my shoulder and hip, but I'm not too worried by it. And looking at the Nectar Premier for pressure relief, it's mainly all blue while back sleeping, so great results for back sleepers. And when I lay on my side, you can see a tiny portion of yellow around my shoulder and hip, but I don't find that too concerning. And looking at the Nectar Premier Copper for pressure relief, this is a sea of blue for back sleeping, and not really any pressure buildup in sight. And when I lay on my side, it's pretty much all blue and green with a tiny bit of yellow at the shoulder, but nothing too major. Motion isolation and edge support can also be really important components in a mattress, especially for couples. So motion isolation is how well a mattress keeps movement from carrying from one side of the bed to the other. And edge support is how well the perimeter of a mattress supports weight. So think if you like to sit or sleep near the edge of it. For motion isolation, I thought all 3 of these beds did a really great job. But if I had to pick a winner, the Nectar Premier Copper will probably be the best of the 3. And when it comes to edge support, I'd say the Nectar Premier and the Nectar Premier Copper have a little bit stronger edge support over the Nectar. So who should get the Nectar? Well, if you like that doughy, soft foam feeling in a mattress, I think you'll like this. It can also help with sensitive joints. I also think back sleepers and a lot of side sleepers would be happy on this mattress, and budget shoppers will really appreciate the affordable price tag. And who should get the Nectar Premier? Well, if you like everything I've said about the Nectar, but you want a little bit of an upgrade, this is definitely a good choice. Hot sleepers should also really appreciate the extra cooling materials this bed offers, and back sleepers, some side sleepers, and couples could also be really happy on the Nectar Premier. And who should get the Nectar Premier Copper? Well, if you're looking for a more supportive and firmer bed, then this is definitely that out of these 3 mattresses. Second, if you like that slower moving foam, kind of that quicksand feeling, then this is definitely a good pick. And lastly, I think it could work for most sleepers along with hot sleepers and also couples. All right, that is it for this mattress battle. And here's the thing, I can't really tell you which one of these 3 mattresses is the right one for you because that's up for you to decide. But I can tell you that if you head over to Sleepopolis.com, we have a lot more mattress reviews, sleep product reviews, sleep health information, and coupons on there for you too. Be sure to hit the subscribe button before you head out, and I will see you next time.